Good morning, Disney.
Hello, everybody. How's it going? Happy
We made it.
Wednesday. I almost said Tuesday. Yes, we've got the little baby with us again, hence the timing of the show. With that said, we here, and I'm glad you're here. Hannah with an L. Wow, I'm ready to see this. Timothy Rainwater's in the house. Also, Misty with a D. What's going on? Glad to see you guys in the chat this morning for Good Morning Disney. My mom in the house. Hello, my mom. Sandy Norris in the house. What's going on? Dean Turkey Legs to Bancroft with one of my favorite named teddy bears ever. I feel like I had a little piece of naming him, so I feel a little ownership there. You don't know the power of the turkey leg side of the dark side. Dean, I love you, my man. Timothy Rainwater's in the house. Misty Burner in the house. Who else is here? Julie McGowan's here. Big Dizzy Van Keith is here. Davey Crocketeer is here. King of Wild Chat online. Nana Barb in the house. What's going on, Nana? I feel like I'm missing people because I'm hitting the buttons funny. Candy Mom 15 is in the house. I've always wanted to know, Cynthia, why 15?
Maybe 14.
Is there 14 people before?
Taken.
Perhaps. Might be simply that. Kadani Sean in the house. What's going on? John Neri in the house. What's going on? Jay Skywalker 1, who still has a better last name than me. What's going on? The cute little baby's on the floor, so I guess you don't get to see her today. I feel like we're in a weird spot.
So.
Good morning. You know what, John Neri? Everybody say hi to John Neri. Make sure he's feeling welcome. All right, so we've got some pretty funny news. You see the thumbnail? I know you did because we talked about it.
Actually, Peyton brought it to me.
Oh, yeah?
Like, did you see that this is real?
So Twitter explodes yesterday with memes about Emperor Palpatine. Emperor Palpatine. I feel like my mouth didn't work right there. Emperor Palpatine. Hey, Jersey Mike. Hey, Linda W. Goes to Hollywood Studios, and he's not in a good mood. Bam! Now, that's a Tower of Terror, right? Am I misremembering that? So it thumps the Tower of Terror, which is kind of the story, isn't it? Like, doesn't Tower of Terror
Yes,
Hollywood Hotel gets it? Like, am I misremembering that?
Lightning and the things go crazy.
And things do go crazy because you know what? 2020 wins again. If you waited all year to finally go to Hollywood Studios to ride Rise of the Resistance yesterday, Emperor Palpatine. Emperor Palpatine. It's not that hard.
He said no.
He says no, and it never reopened. That is no joke.
Apparently, that lightning strike affected other things.
How does one get this picture? You just have to be taking. Well, I guess if there's a lightning storm, right? You're hoping to get stuff.
I don't know, but that's an awesome one. That's crazy.
And they're not that thick. It's just the light. Just
it was bright.
Lightning. We're not afraid of lightning as much as we should be. Lightning is no.
Do you remember when it hit
joke.
the power pole at our old house?
And we all felt the zing.
Yeah, actually, you and Peyton got the.
I was at. That's right. I don't tell
touching your computer.
I don't tell this story very often because it sounds crazy, and I don't want people to think I'm crazy.
So it was the loudest explosion sound I'd ever heard. It was
instant
hit
too,
our power pole.
Like you know how
house.
you see the light and then the boom? No.
Yeah, no, it was just like an explosion.
It was like the sound preceded the light, which I know is impossible, but
it was crazy.
I'm sitting at my window. Was Peyton across from me? I think she was across.
She was at the dishwasher.
Okay.
So kind of across. You were in the kitchen.
And it happens, and it's scary, right? It's bam, you know.
Your computer was plugged into the wall, and you're typing on your computer.
And I swear, I remember thinking at the moment, I feel like I just got hit by something. Do I say it out loud? Is that crazy?
And then Peyton's like, Mom, my whole arm is numb. Something shocked me because she was touching the metal dishwasher.
Yeah.
And it actually had zapped him from touching the keyboard.
I don't think about that often.
The electricity of our house and electrocuted whoever was touching metal.
Aren't you glad we're not dead? Anyway, I guess it's only funny because we're not, right?
Yeah.
Emperor Palpatine.
Peyton had a tingling arm for like all day.
Did she really? I don't remember it that well, guys. But
you were not so happy either.
It was. I didn't want to admit to think that I got some zap from that because I'm not a scientist, but I was in the house, so I don't know. I don't know how things go like that. Any scientists? Any? Is Ben Franklin here? Anybody who's lightning educated. I don't even know what the word is. Lightning.
Getting electrocuted.
Big Disney fan, or big Disney fan going with the Back to the Future. Lightning has over 1.21 gigawatts of electricity. I think we all know that from Back to the Future.
Yes.
Gotta get back in time. David T, good morning to both of you. Thank you so much. Thanks for sharing the Disney Magic. Oh, yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, we try to put our own little spin on it. We're a little crazy. Yeah. It can start a fire in your house. It sure can. It can start a fire. Yeah. I prefer it not.
Everybody who was touching something metal got shocked really bad.
It did not fry my computer. It didn't ruin my computer. Hey, Hannah, I remember thinking, I don't know how it's possible that I got zapped, but I felt something.
Yeah.
So whatever, that was crazy. Yeah. Anyway, so let's get back to it. So I just, if you get a chance to get an Emperor Palpatine, oh my God,
I'm having trouble with that word today.
I am having trouble with that word. I don't know why it's so hard. Palpatine. I'm having trouble. Oh, that doesn't look very good. It's all dark. I won't waste that. So, but then we put it into, our little thumbnail, which you've already seen because you're here. Oh my gosh. It's kind of silly, but I got to be honest with you. I make a couple thumbnails almost every day now. This was fun. It wasn't hard. It was easy. I just, for Palpatine. So I looked for a picture. You know how that goes. So that was a lot of fun. And there's more Disney news to get to. We had some Disney Magic Mail yesterday.
Yes, we did.
Can you guys tell what it is?
Probably not because they can't see. Let's see if I can do mine. Mine matches yours, sort of. Mine's better.
What?
Totally better.
Maybe because you're wearing it.
No,
Lake Buena visitors, they're my friends. You can check them out on. I've got an undershirt under it because I wasn't planning ahead. I got too many shirts on right now. But Lake Buena visitors on Etsy, LBB, yes.
Yes.
Discount code Dole Whip for 10% off. I used my own code. That was pretty fun, right? LBBTV. Yeah. I didn't get to watch this week's show. From what I hear, it was pretty dang funny. If they do a show, they're great. It's greatness. But anyway, she got the Luigi shirt.
I did. I love
Casa della Tires, Radiator Springs, which is really good for us.
It's on the Route 66.
We love Route 66. We've got a connection to Route 66.
We do.
We're Italian. We like things that give us a chance to say the word Luigi. So that's a great shirt right there.
Luigi.
And yeah.
He's one of my favorite characters on that.
And then we had to have this because it goes with it because, Rusties.
Rusties.
So I like it. And we got some more too, but you have to wait to see those. You're going to have to wait. So that was a lot of fun. You get magic mail, whether you make a Disney pin trade with somebody or you buy some shirts, like a hiccups again, or whatever. It's just fun, right? And it was fun when the mail came yesterday.
Yeah.
And actually, I've got 3 more shirts. I got five shirts in the mail yesterday. Wow. Two are on us right now, and 2 you will see on a future episode. And I'll be wearing one tomorrow night on, what the heck's the name of that show? NFL Watch Party. NFL Watch Party on Pete McDevitt's channel.
Even though there's nothing to watch on NFL.
What?
There's nothing to watch.
Why do you say that, jerkface?
Because there's no football.
There is football. She's referring to the NCAA backing out, and the Big Ten and the Pac-12, I believe, said yeah, no. The NFL hasn't said yeah, no yet.
Yeah, but
they will.
We know it's no.
We don't know it's no, but I believe it's no. It's hard.
The world is weird.
It's hard because I used to do this daily. Nope. I used to do this show for football. I met a bunch of, I met Myers and Mouse, Mama Mouse and Kelly. I met a bunch of people through the show. It was an additional thing I was doing on my channel because I was just having fun with it. And I met some friends with it, and it went very well. Then I met Pete, who's a football nut. Obviously, I met Kelly through that, and we decided to team up and do a three-pronged thing to try to help everybody grow, have some fun. Exactly. Yeah, Hard Knocks. We learned that Anthony Lynn had COVID yesterday, Sean. Good morning to you, by the way. Adventures with VP. Hey, Team McNeil. She always makes me pout because she's mean, right?
Oh, he's just pouting.
Tina noticed that you're mean too. It's starting to get out there how mean Paula is. So anyway, it's kind of a bummer because then last year we're going well, and then Pete got sick. If you know the community, you know Pete got sick. Love you, Pete. Hope you're here. Or if you're here, hope you know that we love you. Glad you're doing better. But we lost him for the end of the season, and his team had a great year, so that was rough too. And now we're up and running. He's back. He's doing pretty well. We're going to do the show together, and now I don't want to be negative Nancy, but I don't think we're having an NFL season. And he's doing so much work for it. Pete is, and Kelly and I are doing what we're doing. And I've actually We've reached out to some sponsors for the show. I think it's a great opportunity for any sponsor, frankly, because you get 3 channels in one. And I'm just starting the proposal, and I've only even mentioned to one person, and they're an absolute yes, just tell me. And I think there other people will be too. Not to try to make a lot of money, frankly, just to try to break even and to help Kelly and Pete and someone coming to me too. But my point is, it's hard to move forward with something that we've been excited about and proud of when I don't even really deep down believe there'll be a season. Yeah. Now we're going to still have our show every Thursday night, NFL Watch Party. Right now it's on Pete McDevitt's channel. He very much wants, hey, Rally Creative, he very much wants us to put it on all 3 of our channels. And we'll have to talk that out once we get there. But it is sad. I talk about on the show a lot, the weirdest day. One of the weirdest days in recent memory was March of this year, when Disney parks shut down indefinitely. Major League Baseball parks shut down indefinitely. Like, those are 2 of my favorite things. I remember when the NCAA March Madness got canceled, like 2 days. Like, I think they picked the teams, I think, and then in that little bit of time, we decided to shut down the world. For at the time, it was for 2 weeks. Remember when they said, "Hey, give us 2 weeks," and that was telling
our staff, "Okay, well, we'll see you."
I remember laughing. I remember saying to them, "It won't be 2 weeks, people." I was right on that. I was wrong on how long it would really be. We all were. Yeah. But yeah, hey guys, give us 2 weeks. I mean, the NCAA tournament, they were going to back it up. Then they had to cancel it because they were surprised how long it went. Now we're looking at a season that starts in September, maybe getting canceled. I'm still not confident about my baseball happening. So. And that goes to the Disney thing. It goes to we talked about this yesterday. Sean was involved in the conversation. The Disney parks cutting hours. It's better than the alternative, man.
It's better than being closed, for sure.
Yeah, which is a good segue. And it took me a while to get there, I got to be honest. But we, as I've shared with, if you're a regular, and thank you for being a regular. Thanks, the members of the chat know. Thank you, members. I see you. The mods know. And we got a new member yesterday. Thank you so much. Love that. Actually, I was going to promote that today, or promote her, but I didn't come up here early enough. But anyway, we, if you know, have an October trip plan that we're really trying to decide if we're going to do. And I think you're not there yet, but it's time to make a decision pretty quick. No basketball in March. I know it did. Nana Barb, exactly. It did hurt. It hurt so many cities. I mean, think about that tournament. How many cities have people traveling in? I mean, that's economics 101 is more money coming to your town than leaving your town. That's it. If everybody who lives here shops somewhere else, that's money leaving your town. If people come into your town and shop, that's, barbers and restaurant owners and used tire salesmen getting more money influxed into their city. That's economics 101. That's the basics of it. And so when anybody shuts down a big event like that, it hurts St. Louis and other places. So anyway, I don't know when do you think we need to make a decision on our October trip? I mean, probably early next month, right? So we're probably 2 or 3 weeks away from the dead end make a decision day. Yeah. And it's hard to know because a couple weeks ago either, we were excited about DVC Moonlight Magic happening on one of the days we were there.
We were like, oh, we'll totally do that because we figured, okay, well, it would be at night. It wouldn't be quite as horribly hot because you have to wear the mask. So, if the sun's down, at least
I was hoping that it is so far out to get rid of the mask thing, but I truly believe it won't happen until after the election. And wearing a mask everywhere
is the issue, mostly.
We went on a little trip up to see my mom up in St. Louis, and it was the most I wore a mask because it was the most, let me say it this way, people have gotten mad at me for kind of making fun of the mask thing. I'll wear a mask if I'm in public. I don't go out in public very much. Right. They ask us to work from home. Now, I can't all the time, but when I can, I do. Yesterday, I worked from home. Today, we're not, but the next Friday will be, I think we're working from home Thursday, excuse me. I think we're working from home. So my point is, if it's better to stay home, I'll stay home. If it's better to wear the mask, I'll wear the mask. But I'm just trying to stay home as much as I can. When we go shopping, I don't go shopping. I've stayed home a lot during this time. And I'm going a little nuts, I'm not going to lie. But I'm also getting used to it. But the mask thing, I just assumed would be done by our October trip. I got to be honest. Yeah. I really did not anticipate it being something to consider. Yeah, no Moonlight. I'm bummed about it, VP. I really am. We have to make a decision about December. We got a late December trip, too. We've got to make a decision about. Kadani Sean, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member, says, we canceled our September and our December trips this year. Just too much uncertainty. Yeah, that's the conversation we were having yesterday. We are booked for end of April next year for our next trip. So We've got an October trip, a late December trip, and a spring trip. Maybe that's the play. Maybe we take October out and add to December, and then maybe that we'll just play it by ear. I mean, I don't know. It's there's so many variables, and I don't want to decide yet. But it's going to be here soon. Anthony Manzano in the house. What's going on? Sturgis, yeah, near Rushmore. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw they were in Sturgis. South Dakota, they haven't been wearing masks at all, from what I read. Or I think I saw the governor. I think they had like 40 in the whole state or some small number. Anyway, so it's just kind of a downer. Like this, I talk about. I'm trying to have the show be about positivity, and it's not hard to be positive, but it's hard to not admit to, man, that kind of stinks.
Yeah.
It's amazing how much we changed in since March, 6 months, how much we've given up, and even giving up stuff in the future. And the trips to Disney are a thing, but anyway, back to Disney, them shutting down the hours like we discussed yesterday. Again, Sean and some others in the chat were having a good conversation with us about it. You just got to do what you got to do and what you can do, and kind of bob and weave through it. I'm not sure what I think about October, but where we're at, frankly, to share with you a little inside baseball for us is let's just see how it goes. Like deep down, it doesn't matter if we skip that. What I don't even know. Was it 5 days? I don't even know what it is. If we skip those whatever amount of days,
6 days.
We just use those funds to do something else somewhere else some other time, right?
Or just put them and add to our December trip.
We talked about that yesterday. Mm-hmm. So it'll all go to good. It's just I don't want to wait anymore. Right?
It's been a while.
It's been a while. It's good song.
But it's also really still very warm in October, and that's.
I'm not gonna lie. That popped in my head yesterday when we were having this conversation.
The beginning of October being really hot and masks, like cold and masks, it's not as bad. So if it's cooler in December, masking up then it's not going to be as much of an issue as doing it in the very beginning of October, where it's still very hot in Florida.
I love the Halloween events,
but they're not having them.
It was pretty dang hot.
It was very hot.
Pretty dang hot the day we were at the Halloween party.
Reagan was like, I am never wearing a costume here again.
First hour or two, she was in heaven.
Yeah.
Middle, she got quiet. Last couple hours, she's like,
let's just go.
Is the pool open? So part of me thinks, for us personally, in our not happiness with the humidity of Orlando, it might work out in our advantage. It's funny about the mask. I really think the heat makes me go, yeah, I don't want to do that. Like if I'm just at,
it's
a
the
little
heat
thing.
with the mask. It's like one or the other I can do.
And I can tell you why. On our recent trip, we went up to St. Louis and we did the arch.
Mm-hmm.
And it was hot.
It was so humid.
And it wasn't too big of a deal.
Hot.
We're walking down there and it was hot. And I could go up the stairs and it was hot. And you walk down the stairs and it's hot. You go through the line, it's a little stupid. And then you get an air conditioning and you're all right, it's all right. But then we walked around for a couple hours. And then when we got outside to go to the car, it was a beatdown.
Yeah.
It was a beatdown. So I don't know.
And that was only for a few hours. Like when we do a park.
Yeah, we had other plans that day. I'm like,
we do all day. Yeah, and we ended up not even doing anything afterwards. We're like, oh, let's just go.
And I enjoyed it more. We sat in the air conditioning and talked, and it was better.
Let's go play with George.
Tina's, George is the dog. I know, we fell in love with that dog too. We canceled our November pick, says Tina. Back in June, my husband has two. I'm sorry. Yeah, if you've got comorbidity issues, if you're of the older age, travel is not the way to go. Now, on the good news, travel is bouncing back. The stock market had a great day yesterday. Actually had a great morning, and it came back. It's having a solid morning this morning. So it was a weird day. By the time we got off the show, the market was through the roof. By the time the day ended, it was kind of back where it was. But anyway, it is what it is. But airlines popped today, meaning people are starting to travel. Now, I don't really think it's that realistic. I think the biggest problem with the travel, frankly, is going to be business travel. It's just not going to happen as much. Zoom is going to take the place of in the face-to-face stuff, but at least for 4 or 5 years probably. So, but that's a whole other thing. You do what's best for your family. Amen to that. But if bikers don't end up falling ill, what does that say? There hasn't been any crisis. David Crockett, you're right. I mean, people, this is hysteria. it's just hysteria. You go on Instagram, you go on Twitter, and you got people taking their, I don't know how politics became, you're going to die, you're going to be okay, but that's where we're at right now. It's crazy. And I blame Facebook and the people who post how smart they are on Facebook. I think I read baseball is considering a bubble location for the playoffs. I read that too. I highly support that. I wish they wouldn't wait for the playoffs. I think that I've said this every day on the show lately. The NBA is doing fine because they're in a bubble. By fine, I mean they're not having mucho positive tests. The NHL is doing very well with that too. Baseball, not so much. What's the difference? Baseball is traveling. The NHL and the NBA is staying put. I mean, it's not hard. It's not hard. It was only a couple of hours in the heat. Imagine, yeah, exactly. Mom, that's my mom. And we were only in the heat for 90 minutes total, maybe not even that. But it really was a butt kicking, and it was hot. It would have been hot anyway. But I think the mask played into that. I really do. I also think that I haven't been out of the house in 6 months. And so we're all, they talk about the COVID-15. Got the hiccups again. I think it was just that I've been on my here's my exercise. I go down the stairs. I go upstairs 4 to 8 times a day. That's really all my exercise right now. I walk to the car. I drive to work. That's it. That's all my exercise. And next Thursday, I looked it up. Next Thursday is delivery day for the Peloton. I might not make it my first 5 minutes. But that's part of it too. I got to be honest. I've got to get in a little better shape. I'm a big overweight guy anyway, but now I think it's not even my weight issue, although it's certainly my weight issue. It's simply that I haven't been active at all since March.
Right.
At all. So I'm looking forward to that actually. Although I think the first week or 3 is going to
But at least you
kick
can do
my
it in
butt.
Your house
It really became I need to do something.
Without air.
I don't know when I can go outside. And the truth is, there's 3 months of the year that's too hot. There's 3 months of the year that's too cold living in Fort Worth.
Yeah.
So the Peloton makes sense. So you might see Sweaty Jeff in a week or two. Next Thursday is the delivery day. I looked it up this morning.
Okay.
Yeah. I like bubbles. They make me happy. I don't quite understand
I do too.
why my buddy just said that. But hey, you be you, buddy. ATJH in the house. I'm going to say it again every time I see your name. Follow their Instagram, man. They always do these cool time-lapse things. They did one at the Smoky Mountains. I think I saw it yesterday, which I've never been to. You need to take me to. I see what's in your hand. We'll tell them about that in a minute. Universal on TV yesterday. Buy one, get one. Good until December 31st. Not sure if it was. Oh, okay. Very cool. Yeah, there's going to be deals like everywhere. I'm not even going to BG Williamsburg. I don't want to deal with the mask. Yeah, I don't want to deal with the mask either. It's almost to the point where if I tell people I don't want to wear the mask, they think I'm making a political statement. I still want to. You can't make me. I can stay home. Shut up. All right, there you go. Yep, agreed. Not going to much makes it much more. Yeah, I feel like the little bit of walking I did on that trip with Mom showed me, man, I have really been sedentary. I've really not done much. And I think that's probably a lot of us, right? Baseball in a bubble has to be fanless and in a dome stadium, whether the dome sides. Yeah, Keith, I agree. I couldn't. I'm a big fan, but I don't care if they have fans. They don't need to have fans. Did anyone hear about SeaWorld getting hit going to the hospital over a mask? No, I didn't hear that. Exactly, Jeff. I mean, it's weird. Again, I think people are mad at me because of the mask thing. I'm like, no, you don't understand. The argument that they seem to be making, they're going to lose because they're the ones going outside. Where if you're walking down Main Street and you got a mask and I'm sitting at home, but you're mad at me because I'm not wearing my mask, you might be crazy. I'm at my house. Anyway, let's get off of that because I hate it. We did buy some cool stuff. I told you about the shirts. I got to be honest. I don't know what's inside this. I haven't opened this, and I'm insanely excited about this just for the look of it. I'll shut up. You want to go?
Sure. So since we're kind of, not doing a whole lot, and we may not be going to Disney, a friend of ours had mentioned, let's just do one of your old themed game nights. Because we used to pick a theme and we would dress like it and decorate the house. And then we would do a game night with another family. And it was so much fun. We just really haven't done it.
Couple families sometimes.
Yeah, a couple families sometimes. So I have
We
a
showed
friend.
you Villainous. We haven't even opened Villainous. Well, we opened it to show you. But we haven't played Disney Villainous. We're excited about.
So we love Hocus Pocus.
We do.
And we already have a lot of the costumes.
Carlos in the house. What's going on?
So we decided we were definitely going to plan
Amy in the house. What's going on?
a game night because we found this.
Mama, ooh, in the house. What's going on?
You have to show them the whole thing because it's so cute. It is packaged so wonderfully.
Isn't it amazing?
It's a
And
book.
it looks like a book.
Yeah.
And I want to go dun 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 dun. I know that's a different witch, but
It's a board game.
the black flame candle has been lit.
Or-
Now the Sanderson witches you must outwit, or with a wretched evil potion of foul smell. What's that say? They'll set in motion. Doesn't work so well when you can't read. Stun the witches and ruin the brew before the sun can rise anew. Work together to protect Salem's children and stop the Sanderson sisters from completing their wicked potion before the sun rises. It's not as funny if you stop in the middle to laugh at yourself.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So it's for 2 to 6 players. I found it at Target.
Come on, the art alone. Just put that on the wall, and I love it. I don't like cats so much, but I like that one.
So that'll be really fun.
I think I showed them all. Isn't that fun?
So yeah.
Want to come over to my house and play?
This is new. So run to Target and grab it. It's Hocus Pocus the game.
Yeah, I love it. Have you opened it? No, you haven't.
We haven't opened it yet.
I'm excited about it. Are we plugged in? So what do you guys think? I think that game and Villainous kind of go together in the it's kind of evil, Halloween-y kind of stuff.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, I like this because it has the little cat is the piece that you move.
Yeah.
Binks the cat.
Binks, that's right. I didn't remember the name. Come on. Work together to protect Salem's children and stop the Sandersons from completing their wicked potion before the sun rises. Check out the stuff. I think it's fun.
Your mom said she's on her way. Okay.
Come on, Mama.
On.
Mama. We got 2 mamas in the house. My actual mama and Mama from Myers and Nuss. And that's 2 opportunities for me to sing some Queen for you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Sounds fun. Yeah, right? I want to. I would tell. Well, and honestly, many times I've thought about doing game nights. Steve from Steve's World, my good friend. If you don't know him, check him out. Steve at Steve's World. All things fun is his tagline. Great channel, goes live all the time. Part of the Disneynet crew. He did a game night for all. He actually invited me on the first one. I don't know what I had going on that night. I couldn't come. Maybe he's still doing it. I just haven't noticed. But I like the idea of a game night. We could do stuff online, but it's one of those things. Are you trying to grow on YouTube? Or are you having fun? Having fun. It's fun. Anyway, I don't know. Meyer says they would totally come and play. Oh yes, don't tag Carlos. Jeez. Okay, on our way. I want to play. Come on over, Mama. Mama. Ooh. Louie's in the house. Louie. What's going on? Hello there. Jersey Mikey says, Louie, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're home. You're still home, right? Welcome back and welcome into the chat. I'm glad you're here. I feel like I missed some stuff. If I missed you, don't take it personally. I do have some more Disney news. Wow, we're 28 minutes in. I feel like we just started. Do you like Star Wars?
Just a little.
I love Star Wars.
Do you can get into the cantina right now?
No.
All the reservations are open.
So, see, that's hard. Like we were talking about that yesterday. And,
if you want to get
I've not been in Oga's yet, so I'm very excited about that. But Oga's is pretty tightly packed.
I know, but they're taking reservations, and there's a lot available in October.
Old Codger in the house. What's going on? I love that name. Welcome back. I remember you from before, but I'm still going to say I love your name. Oh, the baby made noise. Do you see us poking like that? The baby went.
She's very sleepy today because she had shots yesterday afternoon.
So
it's keeping her sleepy.
Should we let them in on our opportunities and see if they want to help us pick one, or should I talk to them about Rogue One? Which way you want to go in the chat today, beautiful lady?
I guess Rogue One.
Rogue One, she says. So I do it. Bill stepping in the house. What's going on, Bill? Glad to see you here. Did I say hi to you, Andy, with a no? I think I did. Disney Plus Star Wars spinoff series Rogue One. I loved that movie. I tell people that Empire Strikes Back is my favorite Disney movie. Nope, my favorite Star Wars movie. It might be Rogue One. It was really good. Back to this. Disney Plus's Star Wars spinoff series Rogue One sets Adria Arjona to co-star with Diego Luna. Diego Luna, you know already from the Rogue One movie. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know this name and I don't recognize the face, but we'll learn together here in a minute. I read the other when I saw this, but I'll read it to you. This is straight from Deadline.com, giving credit where credit's due. Exclusive. Adria Arjona is set to star opposite Diego Luna in Disney Plus' Star Wars series, blah, 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 blah. Based on the Cassian Andor. I love that character so much. The Cassian Andor character, Luna, played in the 2016 spin-off film Rogue One. We already know all that. Denise somebody, Genevieve somebody else, and Stellan even somebody else. Oh, and Kyler somebody else are also on board. A Disney spoke, blah, 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 blah. Some guy who co-wrote Rogue One Star Wars story is set to write the pilot for the series, which makes me happy because I thought it was a very well-written story. I loved the story. I loved it. Based just minutes, the ending of Rogue One is, well, it's actually bumped right up to and extends into the beginning of Episode 4, the first movie, Star Wars. Boy, it's confusing.
Yeah.
Anyway. The Untitled show focuses on Rebel Agent Andor prior to the events of Rogue One, obviously because he dies at the end. In the early days of the rebellion against the Empire, the show had been described as a spy thriller. When plans for it were first revealed last year, it was also previously announced that Luna would return as Andor, while Alan Tudyk, who's actually from the Fort Worth area, did you know that? Oh, he's awesome, is set to reprise his role as K2SO, my favorite Disney droid. So good. Andor's droid sidekick. Character details of who Arjona will be playing are unknown. Arjona's breakout role came on Legendary's Pacific Rim Uprising, which is why I've never heard of her, because that looks like the dumbest movie in the history of dumb movies, where she co-starred opposite John Boyega, who we also know from Star Wars, obviously, and Scott Eastwood, who we know from being the kid of Clint Eastwood. That's enough of that. But I'm excited. My point in all that is not to read a boring thing to you from Deadline.com, but to tell you that I am super excited about the Rogue One spinoff series. If it's half as good, if it's 1/5 as good, if it's 1/10 as good as The Mandalorian, I will be all in. What say you? Are you excited about the spinoff series?
Yeah, I mean, sort of. I loved Rogue One. I'll get excited after I see the first.
Why?
So,
why do you say that?
Just to see, because Star Wars stuff's been like either really great or not so great.
Well, I love it all.
I love Mandalorian though.
I love all. There's nothing in Star Wars that I don't love. I love the Ewok Christmas special.
I don't remember that one.
Yes, you do. It's great. I love. It was like 83.
Was it a cartoon? Or
No.
Ewoks?
And you had Chewbacca, and it was rough. You can find it on YouTube. It was rough. But there's nothing in the Star Wars universe that doesn't make me happy. I thought the prequels were very, very good. I don't think they were as good as the original 3, 4, 5, and 6 in this case. But I think that's like saying, like Godfather 3 is nowhere close to Godfather or Godfather 2. But if Godfather 3 was on its own, we all would have loved it. I think that's my best example of why we didn't love some of the Star Wars stuff. It can't live up to it, right? But why did we love Rogue One? Because it did. It really did live up to it, in my opinion. It had Darth Vader, that Darth Vader scene, and then the end scene with Darth Vader. Epic stuff. And I loved all of Rogue One. I loved it. I loved that it was our story. I love all of The Mandalorian. I'm the one guy who will actually say it out loud. I loved Solo. It's not in the Star Wars world, but I look at Solo a lot like I look at Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad was great. Suicide Squad was hated. Everybody loves to say they hated Suicide Squad. The numbers don't lie. People watched Suicide Squad. And Jared Leto did a great job, by the way, but I'm a big Jared Leto fan. But that's not Disney. There's nothing in the Disney ownership times of Star Wars that I don't think is excellent. I think people like to hate on it. What say you?
Yeah, I mean, it's just some of it was done better than others, and
sure.
I think when you get the really great stuff,
you expect
that's what they expect.
Yes,
so
totally agree. And obviously, The Mandalorian's awesome, and I think that's all the big Disney news. Let me look real fast on all of you. Big Disney news. Yeah, I mean, there's other little things. There's always little things. I mean, I can always there's always news, Dole Whip price change, or there's always a little stuff. But I don't.
Oh, you tried the Dole Whip freezy thing from Taco Bell.
Yeah, I thought about making that the title, but I wanted. So they brought me some, but they already drank some of the top, like they had some, and so I was because I'm Dole Whip Dad, right? It's the channel. But then I thought, no, two things. I thought, no, they've already had the top, so it's not full, and I want some right now.
You actually didn't give it to us very.
Oh, really? I just assumed you drank some of that. Well,
we tasted it. But
it was good, but it was not. I wouldn't even get it again.
Not even close to Dole Whip.
And I love Dole Whip. Yeah.
So it reminded me of like an orange creamsicle, but it was pineapple.
You see,
it was very vanilla.
Your daughter told me that you thought that when she handed it to me, and I got a little disappointed because I don't like creamsicle.
Yeah.
I didn't taste that.
That's what it reminded me of.
It was good. I wouldn't buy it again.
Right. It's not.
If somebody handed it to me, I would drink it.
It doesn't taste anything like Dole Whip.
It's not. It's not even.
Like we have the real Dole Whip downstairs, and when we put that in the ice cream maker, it's real Dole Whip.
Dean says he likes Solo too. Solo was great. I don't care what. The Dragon Lady, by the way, on a scale of 1 to 10, 375. There's everything. I even liked Woody Harrelson, and I don't even like him. But I thought he was great in that movie. Really great. Was that Woody Harrelson? Did I have the right guy? I thought it was great. I loved that movie. I don't care what anybody says.
Friend is waking
yeah, I hear little noises. It makes me happy.
Her bow that her mom sent her in today is bigger than she is.
I don't. Myers in the Mountain. Yeah, her mama puts her in bows bigger than the house.
They are.
I do love that.
I'm like, I don't know if that one will fit in the car today.
Myers in the Mountain. No, I do not have the Solo. I don't think I do. I've got my daughter's rearranging her room, so I keep getting new the Funko Pops that often I bought her. Dang it! And she, Dad, will you hold this for me? Yeah, I'll hold it for you. So, got to rearrange my room even more. Dole Whip Dad fits you just fine. Oh, thank you, Keith. I appreciate that. I'm interested to see the Ahsoka. Jeez, I can't talk today. Is a big fan favorite in my house. My two daughters who still live in my house, Peyton and Reagan, love that character. I gotta be honest with you, I'm not up to date on the animated stuff, which is weird because I'm a Dave Filoni fanboy. Isn't that weird? And that's kind of what his gig was. I really need to maybe if we had like a pandemic and I had to stay home for like 2 months straight or something. Oh, wait a minute. We did that. I don't know. I really need to catch up on that. I've seen bits and pieces of them because both of my kids love them, but Reagan, our youngest, totally obsessed with the animated series stuff. So anyway, I need to check that out. Yeah. That old country, that is a character from, is it Clones?
I have to show him the
baby. See, when I get my when I get the sound effects soundboard that we're working towards, we will definitely have a theme. Oh, hello, beautiful.
So here's her giant.
Ooh, her head's high.
I know. And her feet are cool.
Look at the people. They're here to see you.
Nope.
See, that's what she does.
Her blue eyes are looking at all Grandpa's things. She's thinking,
I've got a lot of things.
Gonna get into all of those.
Don't you make my brown eyes blue. That's an old 70s.
She has blue eyes.
Did I hear Funko Pops? Yes, you did, my man.
And
So
she has her Grandpa Dole Whip blinking.
not fun.
It's not fun. It's a pineapple with glasses. Hi. How are you?
They're all upside down. There we go. There we go.
Here you go.
Pretty adorable. It's super soft
It's
too.
her pot.
It's like the softest thing ever.
Because it's bamboo. It's made with bamboo.
It's bamboo. Isn't that like a stick?
Well, no, it's a
Bamboo's a stick.
Vascos or something.
I might be a dummy, but
No.
bamboo's a stick.
They make a fabric out of it.
Isn't bamboo a
It's super
stick
soft.
that grows really fast out of the ground?
It has fibers that are soft.
But it's a stick, right?
No,
Bamboo's
It's
a
a
stick,
plant.
right? Am I crazy?
it's a plant.
Bamboo's a stick. Don't they like whack people with bamboo sticks in like the Philippines or something when they're bad? Isn't bamboo the stuff they grow?
Elephants like to
elf-
eat it.
Bamboo's a stick.
It's a little like
What?
tree.
We're back. I don't know what that was about.
Weird.
It's what you get for calling bamboo. I don't know what I'm saying. Thank you. Yeah, we think she's cute too. We love her.
He said bamboo is actually grass, according to Big Disney fan.
Keith. Bamboo's a stick. Whoa! Nice. Oh, as we argue about the stickness of bamboo. The stickness of bamboo. Oh, by the way, Myers and the Mouse, I'm going to thank you
you
right now. But I was going to text you. I had an idea, and it was like 2:15 in the morning last night.
Yeah, that's not a good.
I know. I almost did anyway. I thought, no, that's just rude. We cannot thank you enough for bringing. Oh, you're so sweet. Our daily serving of Dole Whip. The mornings are just not the same without you guys. Oh yeah, go Chargers. Thank you so much. I'm assuming that's Mama. Mama, ooh, love you, and I mean it. Singapore. There you go. Oh, that's what I said, right? Bamboo is a stick, and it's in Singapore. That's what I said. Thanks. Bill knows stuff. Keith knows stuff, and Myers and the Mouse knows stuff. Guys, if you don't know Myers and the Mouse, they're my with them in the parks you haven't though. But they're good friends. They really are. They have horrible taste in where to live and who to root for. But other than that, we really love them. And yeah, I'll be wearing something in their honor tomorrow night on NFL Watch Party on Pete McDevitt's channel. And Mom, I'm going to text you, or I'll probably Instagram you. Is that the best way to do it? Because I have an idea. Or maybe I'll text Kelly. Whatever. I really do, and you're going to love it. I'm positive. That was weird how we went away and then we came back. I don't know what that's about. We're plugged in. We're all good. So it's all compressed. I mean, that's how I feel like my life is lately. I know you're talking about Camp Bamboo. So what you're saying is if you take enough grass and you compress it, you can get a big stick.
No, like she's eating right now.
Science. Da-na-na-na. Science. When I was at school, when I was at school, I met years ago. They used to. Wow. Old Codger, almost using English, says he used to get hit with a bamboo cane. What did you do, Old Codger?
No.
You know what? I'm sorry. Mom, you're in the chat. You just go and let these people know if I'm telling the truth or not. You whack me with a stick. I'm going to catch that stick and stick it right where it's going to fit really well. How about that? Like, I don't know at what age I decided you couldn't hit me, but it was pretty early. Would you let your teacher hit? I don't like. I can't imagine. Like, we've gone the wrong way now.
I got spanked in kindergarten.
By your teacher?
By my kindergarten teacher.
I guess 5 or 6,
she
right?
Made me lay over.
I guess I'm thinking like junior high or something.
And she smacked me on the butt.
She laid you? Are you serious?
In front of all my friends, yeah. Because
You're
I kept
bad. What did you do? Oh, I have heard the story. I remember the story now. Yeah.
Every morning for like a week, she would tell this really boring story. She was reading this book to us, and it was so boring. And I would start thinking about my favorite doll, and it was a Rub-a-Dub Dolly. And then I would start singing Rub-a-Dub Dolly, the commercial. Soft, pretty dolly, you can take a bath with her. And I get to about there, and she'd have me up and spanking me because I wasn't supposed to be talking or singing during story time. And I did it like a day, and then another day, and then another day.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me at all.
It was like I would just go wandering off into my brain and then start singing.
What?
So after
that shocks
it was
me.
about a week, and then I stopped because I figured it out. I just had to sit there. But she also was my mom's kindergarten teacher. She was like 800 and really grumpy. She was scary.
I guess I'm thinking about it differently. If you're 4, 5, or 6, it's a little different. I guess I'm thinking like a junior.
I was 5.
Although my football coaches, they could have done anything they wanted, man. I so respected them. I guess I'm looking back on it, and the more I think about it, I'm not being honest with myself. I probably, if they had something I wanted, like playtime, the football. You never see the football again if you don't stop singing Rub-a-Dub Dolly, Bates. It's not something they ever yelled at me. But
no.
Rub-a-Dub Dolly.
Yeah.
Soft, pretty dolly.
They were like, Bates, get your pink jersey off.
Oh.
That's what they did.
I don't want to talk about the pink jersey. I'm 50. I would have been 17. I would have been 15. That's a long time ago.
Yes.
And I still get annoyed.
Well, I mean, that's you. When you're done or mad about something, you're just done and mad. So.
Nuns are pretty scary sometimes.
Yep.
I mean, Julie Andrews worked pretty good at. I don't know. What's the only nun I think about? Bamboo is fun to say. Bamboo and bubbles are. Dean, I like your positive attitude. I don't understand why you like saying bamboo or bubbles, but hey, you be you and you have a good time.
B words. Bamboo and bubbles.
Yep, it is old codger. We had a teacher that threw furniture, like student desks, like Bobby Knight, the coach. I want what Jeff had for breakfast. My pancakes and bacon did not leave me with that much. Oh my gosh, it's funny you say that. I'm tired as heck. I feel tired as heck. So that's nice of you to say. What did I have? You got me something from McDonald's. You got me a little sausage biscuit.
It was a biscuit with a piece of sausage on it.
But it gets better.
We added chipotle raspberry jelly to it.
Every now and then I go like this and just hope I got some, but I never do. But it was wishful thinking. So good.
We have this.
I do. I appreciate that though. I'm tired as heck. You have a crazy gas station.
Yeah, called Becky's, and it has the best jellies ever.
Do you know
all
Buc-ee's?
The beef jerky. Like
I actually I started a whole playlist on YouTube because Buc-ee's is crazy. Text-plaining, exactly. Because as a not Texan in Texas, every now and then I go, wait, what?
It's like a fancy.
My first thing I ever did was hog trap. Picture of hog traps for sale, and I sent a picture to all my California. I ain't in Kansas anymore. That's for you, Myers.
It's the weirdest gas station ever, but it's cool and it's always really clean, and you can find amazing snacks.
Do you know they had hog traps you could buy?
Decor or
you can buy a hog trap. You can buy wine. You can buy all the beef jerky.
Wood.
Every flavor of soda in the history of history. Every flavor of taffy. They got a whole wall of just all the flavors of taffy. Like, are there that many people who want?
They also have a wall of boutique baby clothes.
They have a wall of flavored nuts.
Yes, they do.
Which I kind of enjoy that one. I'm making fun, but there's always something there I want.
And in the middle, they have this big smoker thing, and they're chopping up all kinds of smoked meats.
And the last time we were there, at the one that's closer to ours, we're looking and we're wearing the mask, we're doing the thing, and they have the cleanest bathrooms outside of the Polynesian. They really do.
Yeah.
Outside of Disney, they have some of the best bathrooms. But that's a whole other thing. So I'm wearing my mask, right? And I'm trying to figure out what I want to buy. And Paul's like, hey, that guy right there is Jimmy Bobby from the church. And I'm like, what? Jimmy Bobby from it? What? Some guy from our church is chopping your meat, idiot. So it was pretty fun, right? Remember that?
It was one of the kids that was in our co-op for a while.
Yeah, and he's got a mask on too. I'm like, oh, hey. Like, I have no idea who it was.
What are you guys doing?
I can't hear you is what I said. This girl loves her taffy. Taffy's pretty good. So do you need a whole wall of taffy?
I love taffy.
Taffy's pretty good. I'm not gonna.
The saltwater taffy is their favorite.
But why a whole wall? Like,
all the flavors.
Is there that much
it's like
need?
A jelly belly.
It's like when I'm at our store and like there's counter space, right? And they just put like our employees and the customers just put stuff they don't want there. So I get there in the afternoon, right? And all the worst garbage in our store is in the best place. What are you doing? Well, I didn't want to put it back. Put it on the floor then. Why is it up there, right? It's like taffy. Is there that much desire for taffy? Is that a good return on the wall investment, in my opinion? Yeah. I say no.
They do. People love it. You can pick your flavors. Mix and match.
I'm way behind the chat.
They have buttered popcorn taffy. It tastes kind of like the little jelly beans that are so good.
My mom says, grudge holder? Yeah, because she's the one that made my jersey pink. All right? So you just shh. Bamboo makes great tiki cups for spiked. Oh, man, there you go. Bamboo looks good. Bamboo's awesome.
Yeah, it's fun.
Grass or something.
And it's also soft in a little blanket. A lot of her clothes are made with the same stuff, too.
I love them. The worst 6... The worst 6 years of my life were spent in high school. I loved high school. I had a great time in high school. I was glad when it was done.
I thought
4
it
years
was
was
a waste of time.
I had a great time all 4 years. I think my freshman year I was still scared of everybody, and then my sophomore year I figured out, you know what? Everybody's opinion doesn't matter at all. And they'd all rather be me anyway, right?
No, I was like, okay, wait a minute. I can work full time and make a bunch of money and do all this fun stuff.
Yeah, I knew a bunch of people like that.
Or sit in a desk all day.
See, I knew work was going to be the rest of my life. I didn't want to work yet.
High school was not fun.
Football and girls and ignoring teachers, that was great. What are you talking about? No. 6 years. I don't believe you, but the place from Florida I miss the most is the Whataburger. So I don't know anything about public subs. We got Whataburgers out here, and we go to Whataburger a lot. One of my daughters loves Whataburger. I'm from California. I'll take In-N-Out all day, every day, 20 times to 1 over Whataburger, 100 times to 1 over Whataburger. We do have some In-N-Outs out here, They follow me around. And I'm not sad. The stories he told me, throwing desks was nothing. Wow, I can't. Throwing desks? How do you throw a desk?
Crazy.
She's beating up the baby.
No, I'm trying to burp her, but her clothes are like backless, so I feel bad.
Beating up the kid. Actually, the nuns were very sweet to me, but then I didn't do bad stuff. I believe you, Ma. I believe you.
My dad used to get his knuckles hit with rulers from his nuns.
I don't know. I'm too much of a jerk now. I can't imagine letting somebody. But when you're a little kid, you look at. Actually, the nuns were okay. I read that. This girl loves her taffy. Okay. I hope your video card is not going out.
What's that?
Oh, maybe because it was spinning. I don't know. I am on my old computer. I don't know. It could be. I don't think so. You need to try some Atlantic City saltwater taffy. You know what? I'm anti anything Atlantic City right now. Taffy is a little fun to say. That's true. I'm with you on that one, Dean. Definitely something, Mama. No, this computer is my old computer. The Mac is downstairs. I haven't moved over everything. I need to. Real men wear pink. Just say, I don't mind wearing pink. I'll wear pink. Okay. I don't want to wear pink on the football field. See, it's a whole story that I've told. I don't want to tell. I used to get the ruler across the knuckles as well. I think I got to all the Disney. Oh wow! See, I said it was. We had plenty of time, and now it's almost done. The second half of the show, I think I got to all the sports stuff. We got Palpatine, right? Palpatine's pissed. Hello, little baby. What? I don't want to talk about Disney things. I think I got through all the Disney news. So we talked about Hocus Pocus the game. We talked about our new shirts. Oh, let me get rid of this. I used to stay in Arizona back in the 90s and enjoyed Whataburger. It's just all right. It's just a burger joint. I don't know. Texans are nuts about Whataburger. They also think there's a D in there. What? A burger. No D.
No, they call it
Whataburger.
No, they call it water burger.
That's right. Water.
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 But it's wet a burger.
It's not even a hard word. It's like Beals.
Beals.
There's a place called Beals. Beals.
And they call it Bells.
Everybody here swears it's Bells. Taco Bell. Beals. But we actually have arguments with people. Because they can't read. Lake Buena visitor shirts came to the house. You too can have your Lake Buena visitor shirt. Dole Whip for the discount code. Go to their Etsy. We got two that you can't show yours now because you're holding a baby. But we got Luigi and Rusty, so we got some more. And I've got a special shirt that I will show tomorrow night on NFL Watch Party. Tuesday night, you missed it because it's Wednesday. You weren't there, you missed it. But Tuesday nights we do. No, we don't. We do Bush League Baseball over on the Bush League Baseball channel with my buddy Bill, who's in chat. And the other Bill, who's not in chat. And we talk baseball. You should be over there. Check that out. So Tuesday's baseball, Thursday's NFL Watch Party, Thursday's me tomorrow night. And then it's just freezing, not really lagging. That is what makes me think it was a computer issue. I used to stay in Arizona back in the night. Did it happen a bunch? I only saw the spin once, and then it went away. I'm assuming we're all good. Maybe you're not even hearing me, but I'm going to keep going. And then obviously on Friday night, we've got Disney Pins Live. Sunday, we've got Disney I'm going to call it Disney Creators Live now. I'm going to change the name. Disney Creators Live and Creator Talk. What else? I think is that everything? Myers and the Mouse, you going live today? I think so. Taco Bell equals a Mexican telephone company. I ate Taco Bell yesterday. I had you get me the grilled cheese burrito. It's pretty dang good.
It's so gross looking.
Pretty dang good. A little gooey.
No.
A little gooey.
I'm not a Taco Bell fan.
Pretty sure for the commercial for Beals, they say Bells. Yeah, that makes them stupid. You can quote me. Bealls. English is not that hard. You did it 2 or 3 times. Are we all clear now? Obviously, we're clear. You would have told me by now. Sure nuts, I appreciate you being here. Thanks you for being here. Mama, I'm heading to Ocean City, New Jersey for lunch and a Dole Whip. I love that. I'll pick you up a box of salt. Nice. 3 o'clock is out. Okay, there you go. So the Myers and the Mouse will be live at 3 o'clock Central Time. That's 4 o'clock Eastern Time, 2 o'clock in Albuquerque, 1 o'clock in San Diego, about 11:15. Absolutely nowhere. Preserving the magic. She's awesome. They're fun. And again, her hubby and me and Pete go live on Thursday night's NFL Watch Party. That's tomorrow. It is actually hard, Jeff. I mean, I guess it is, but Beals is Beals and Bells is Bells. The lesson endeth here. Oh, gracious. I am craving a bean burrito now. It's pretty good, dude. It's pretty good.
The turkey legster actually like something else?
There's 2 hands. God gave you 2 hands.
A bean burrito.
Why is psychology spelled with a P? Because people are stupid. Physicology. I don't know. When I go to my physiatrist, I will ask him or her. All right, I think we're done. Are we done?
I think we are.
I think we have done enough damages. 10:01 here. Poof. We gone. David Crockett's here. Thanks for being here. Myers and Mouse, thanks for being here. Thanks for the super chat, too. I really do appreciate it. Adventures with VP, thanks for being here. Dean, Turkey Lakester, say hi to your little bunny foo hopping through your little bunny or rabbit or donkey or kitty cat or bamboo stick of a furry animal, whatever it's called. Everybody who's here, thank you. Everybody who's a member, thank you. Thank you. Everybody who's ninja watching, thank you. Everybody who's, even people who aren't here, thank you. If you hit the dislike button, hope you have a better day. If you hit the like button, I appreciate it. If you love the baby,
the biggest bow ever.
David T says, oh, where'd it go? It bounced. Where'd it go? There you go. That crazy Disney, my friend Tanya, will return to live streaming today at 3 o'clock for Medic. Yeah, she's been on a little trip, hasn't she? Thank you. Hashtag thank you. I like that. And thank you right back. Candy Mom, thank you. Everybody. Tina McNeil, Kadani Sean, everybody. If I missed your name, it's not on purpose. I love you all. We'll be back here tomorrow morning with some more Disney news and silliness and maybe a baby. Thinking, do you hear? I'll shut up.
Are you saying hi, Grandpa?
I love her. All right, that's it. You don't have to go, but you can't stay here. Have fun day. Wash your hands. Have fun storming the castle. See you soon. Bye for now.
She's like the biggest bow ever. Look what my mom did to me.
Look at the camera. All right, we're going. See you. Love you. Bye.